On page 8, we learn to play more notes in the C major scale in the upper register of the first position. So we already know the note C on the second string first finger. We're going to learn D with our third finger, meaning also third fret on the second string. E open, the name of our top string. F, first finger, first fret, first string. And G, third finger. Now these notes are an octave above the notes that we learned in the first part of our C major scale on our first page that we played. If you find that your hand is moving around too much when you're playing the note D or G, you can keep your first finger down and play C, and then when you play D, just lightly keep your first finger down and play D. Same thing goes when you're playing F and going to G. You can keep your first finger down as just a practice so that your hand doesn't sway back and forth too much. Exercise 5. One, 2, 3, 4. They're half notes. Rest stroke. Exercise 6 has the same notes that we just learned in addition to chords. The first chord that we have in exercise 6 is in the second measure, third beat, and we play it. The next chord that we play is in the last measure of the first line, and there you flatten 2 fingers on the first 2 strings in the first fret, and F, C, then add A. Third chord, second measure, second line. Next measure, then that chord. And the last 4 chords in this exercise now, there's no way that you're going to play this in tempo unless you practice these chords, okay? And try and recognize them and visualize where your fingers go and practice that. Exercise 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just looking back at this exercise, one way to prepare for this is another type of F chord. In the last measure of the first line, you're playing F with your first finger, and then you have to flatten your finger to play that chord. You might just want to flatten your first finger on that note F so that you don't have to move like this. Right before it, D, E, F. Or the other way of not preparing for it is either way is fine. I think it's good to try both ways and see what works for you.